Hey collective, it's Anne Marie. In the cave. I'm kind of like sitting leaning on here so you can't really see me. There's something about the energy with the stone spirits. Like I've been sitting under here. I'm kind of sitting here so you can see me, but I want you to see the cave. There's something about, oh God. Oh, what do the ancestors have to say? Oh, I love that my cards are getting cleansed with the stones. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, ancestors, spirit guides, stone spirits, thank you. Ooh, my heart is palpitating. What are the messages we need to hear today? Creature of water, creative expression, number 29, which is 11. Look at that. You're being called to find ways. I wish I could prop it up here so you guys could see it. You see it? It's so cool. So you are being called to find creative ways of expressing yourself. You may be someone who always paints or draws or does music or however you creatively express yourself. Spirit is saying is that now is the time to find other outlets to express yourself. This doesn't mean that you're a master at them. It doesn't mean that this is like, you know, what you're going to be doing now, right? This is to expand your mind, to expand your spirit, to receive messages in different types of way through your creative expression. So, like I said, if you always, you know, paint or draw or write to express yourself, try something different. Try something different. You know, go out and play. You know me, I'm always going to say this, go climb rocks, go play out within nature, right? Go swing on a tree. Or whatever this is, even if you can't sing or dance or whatever, find another way to express yourself, because this is just going to put the energy out there to open you up to get some downloaded messages. There's some messages that your ancestors and spirit guides have been trying to give to you. And Spirit is saying is that because you've gotten comfortable, if you will, that you've gotten comfortable in the way you express yourself or the way you create things, that it is not in a negative sense of a blockage, but it's not a blockage. What Spirit has shown me is that there is more to be seen and felt. There's more to be felt, and there's more messages to give you. And by opening yourself up to new creative ways, getting out of the mundane. I don't want to say mundane because how you expressively create yourself is not mundane. It's very powerful. It's very magical. However, there's another level that your ancestors, spirit team, the universe wants to take you to. And you're going to be able to open up that channel, open up that portal, open up that gateway to even being able to express yourself more openly in more magical ways, more in-depth ways, by changing something that you've been doing. And we have Giraffe Reflection. And this says, if you are facing a difficult situation or feeling blocked, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before you decide on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. So again, if you are feeling some type of blockage, or you're kind of trying to make a decision about something or how to go about doing something, this is calling for more of a reflective time. And while you're reflecting, that you're able to bring in the answers that you seek by changing how you creatively express yourself. Does that make sense? Where are we at? 4 minutes? What do we want to do? This is so amazing. I wanted to get a couple of readings, but I know there's many other magical places over here to see. So, right. And here we go again with this. We have the dog and the frog. The dog and the frog. The frog and the dog. A dog is loyalty. And then frog is transition. So we keep this transition, these cards, no matter which deck I use, transition has been, especially in the animal deck, there's quite a few transition cards in here. If you have been going through some transition, again, trying to make decisions on something, you're trying to seek clarity for this transition or what you need to do. It's all going back to you being a creature of water, maybe getting into a flowing body of water if you can't get to the ocean, which I haven't been able to get to for years. or like a river or something that's a flowing, not like a pond or a lake, but like a flowing type of water. This can also help you. So this is a powerful time of change. You're being called to connect with the world of emotions. Water. Water is also a feminine energy. With the world, to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage in a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. And then we have the loyalty card by the dog. You may be feeling like those around you let you down, or they're not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better. You deserve better than mixed signals, and you do. So if this situation that you've been contemplating or trying to move through, if it has to do with the person and you're questioning their loyalty, again, go to the water spirits, find different ways to creatively express yourself to open up that channel, because you're going to get the answers you need. But you kind of already know you may have always tended to be a person who is so loyal to others, but people weren't loyal to you, right? So you may be healing a little of that loyalty wound, of the betrayal wound. So this may be a sign to kind of look at, not thinking that everybody's out to get you or whatever. Okay. So with this transition, what else do we need to know? Let's pull out, since we have some time here. It's funny, when I'm doing readings any other place, I feel like I run out of time, but now it just seems like it's just going on and on and on and on, which is great. Okay, what else do we need to know about this disloyalty or seeking flawlessness leads to self-sabotage. Embrace progress over perfection. And this is the perfectionism trap, right? You're not going to always have it figured out. We pulled that last week. Not that card, but you're not going to always have something figured out, or the ins and outs of something, of a situation. It's like, if I do A, B, C, or D, then this will work out for me, type of thing. Sometimes you have to just take the first leap of faith and trust the universe will catch you. And I love this card. She looks like she has a black eye, but it's red. The stories we tell ourselves. Are you narrating your life through a lens of limitation or empowerment? Are you viewing your life through the lens of limitation or empowerment? That is the question. Is your lens through perfectionism? And if that lens is through perfectionism, does it then limit the possibilities in your life? Does it then limit your choices? That's the question to ask. Okay, these might be a couple separate readings here, which I love. The wounded heart. Acknowledge and tend to past emotional wounds. Healing begins with compassion. That's right. Healing does be not compassion necessarily for others. I mean, yeah, that's great. But compassion for yourself. Noticing that the stories that you may have been told about yourself dictate your life more than you may want to, admit. And how does the perfectionism trap keep you sick and stuck in those loops, right? All right, anything else? I'm probably just going to break this video up in a bunch of different videos. We're getting a couple different messages, which is great. I love this card. Oh, well, and be mindful of your self-sabotage. Being aware of how you've possibly sabotaged yourself in the past. Where are you unconsciously blocking your own growth? Identify the patterns. So I love this deck, because with this deck, with these 4 cards here, it's the perfectionism trap, the story you tell yourself, the wounded heart. The wounded heart may be the stories that you tell yourself, right? And so you're trying to perfect certain things in your life. However, by always focusing on perfectionism, sometimes we sabotage ourselves. Things aren't going to be perfect. Things aren't going to be right the first time around, right? And that's okay, because it's in the process that we learn the most things. When we feel as though something's a failure, or we feel as though something didn't work out for us, it goes back to the perception, the stories that you tell yourself. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. I truly do. May you love and be loved. Teal, don't harm. Have a great Saturday. Let me just show you real quick. Look at that. Have a great day.